Scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am back today with a very fun hop. So today's layout was really fun to make. You can see here that I am pulling out tons of scraps, and this is actually my For the Love of Homemade kit from July. So that kit I did not end up killing all the way. Even though I used it a ton, I didn't end up killing it all. And also in that kit, I had found some of the, oh goodness, I'm totally drawing a blank. I think it's Bohemian Dreams collection. So you can see here, I'm going through that collection right now. So I'm going to add those two kits together with a ton of the scraps from my July kit. And I am totally going to make a really fun layout. I love how this layout turned out. So this layout is for the Heather's Crafty Life patrons. So what we decided to do was Heather made a layout, and then we all basically scrap lifted in a line. I know there's a bunch of challenges of people doing something kind of similar like this, but we thought it would be fun to do it as Heather's patrons, and so yeah, it was really fun. So I scrap lifted, I think I was the fourth or fifth person in the line. I can't remember. But I got the layout and I totally completely changed it. So I am the rogue scrapbooker in this group, because my layout looks absolutely nothing like the layout I was sent, but it definitely is my style. So the layout that I got before me, which you will have already seen, only called for one photo, but it did have like embellishments and everything going across the page like I have my photos going. She had a lot of big embellishments. And so that's why I decided to use 3 photos. And then also the reason why I brought in a bunch of scraps. And you can see I am just layering my scraps and using them up. And I was so excited because I wasn't sure if it would actually work to use up a ton of scraps on this layout, and it totally did. And I'm so happy that I was able to use up these scraps. So now you're gonna see I am trying to mat the photos, and I finally decide on this blue striped paper. This is one of the papers from the Bohemian Dreams collection. And I'm just going to mat them on this one piece of paper. It worked out really perfect. And I like how it pops the photos off of all the different pattern papers. So these are photos of Tinian and Mark from July. We went bowling together as a family. So I don't know how to explain this. We haven't really been doing a lot of things out in public because of, COVID and everything that's going on. So we decided finally in July around Brennan and Tinian's birthdays that we would go do this one thing. Because we actually had plans to do like a fun birthday weekend for them. But then because, COVID happened, we decided not to end up doing that, which was a real bummer, but it's okay. So we decided that going bowling as a family was fine. They were limiting the amount of people that could come in. I think when we were there were only maybe 1 or 2 other groups, and they, I think there was like 2 or 3 lanes in between each of us. So yeah, and we just made sure that we, used a lot of Purell. We brought some with us and everything. So this was really fun, and these were some really cute photos of Tinian and Mark bowling together, and so I thought this would be just a nice, fun memory to scrapbook. this year has been really hard, which I know everybody has felt it. And my kids and Mark all have, a lot of anxiety about going out in public now. So it's been a hard year for me because I love going out and doing things together as a family. Okay, so here I'm slowly picking up each level of my layers of scraps. I did not want to mess this up because I really loved how the layers had turned out as I was putting them in. And so now I am just slowly picking them up and gluing them down and gluing the photos down and everything layer by layer. It worked out really well, and I just absolutely love how this turned out. So you can also see that I added some, what are these, acrylic little stars and hearts and asterisks. I cannot say that word. We'll call them snowflakes, little snowflakes. And I really like how those look just kind of scattered in a diagonal fashion on the layout. And I'm also going to add some sequins, white sequins that are from We Are Memory Keepers. And those have been in my stash for like 4 years. I got those, gosh, way back in 2017. Maybe it was 2016. I don't quite remember. It was when I went to the Scrap Gals. I think it was 2017. Yeah. I went to their retreat in Utah. I got a bunch of those sequins. So here you can see I finally have everything all glued down, and now I'm going to start embellishing. So I have this cute little, oh gosh, what is that called? Calligraphy. What is that called? Hand lettering. Embellishment piece, and it just says, "This life is pretty amazing." I also added that little sticker that says "Love Today" above it, and I am just adding a few other things from my kit, from the July kit, and just scattering goodness all over this layout. I really, really love how it turned out, and I'm just so excited to share it with you guys. Make sure that you check out all the other ladies' links below. I am, like I said, I think I'm the 4th or the 5th person. So I will have all of the other links to everybody that's participating in this little hop below. And yeah, it's been fun. It was a fun idea. So I'm super excited that I've been able to participate again. So yeah, because I haven't been able to participate in the one that Christy does. And so this was really fun to be able to do this one. Now I'm just going to start gluing down all of these little teeny tiny pieces. And I am also going to use up one of Amy Tangerine's phrase stickers. I think it's, I don't remember which collection it was from, but it is old, and I had it in my July kit, and I was super excited that I actually was able to use it. So here it is, where I bring in the title. So I'm just going to use the words "here we," and then I'm going to pull out a really old pink alpha, and I'm going to have the rest of the title be bowl, because obviously we're bowling. So the title is going to be "Here We Bowl," and I am going to play around with this title so much, and it actually it doesn't end up staying here. I just don't really like how the pink letters kind of blend in with the photo and the papers and everything. So I'm gonna mess around with the placement of this for quite a while. I won't like make you watch me do all of this, but this is the basic gist of it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this layout, and like I said earlier, make sure you check out all the links below. I'm so super excited to be participating in this hop. Bye.